new show is great.
Thank you.
You have rave reviews, huge ratings. That must feel really wonderful.
It doesn't stink.
Yeah,
it's
it
good.
doesn't stink.
Yeah, this is morning, right? I gotta be good.
Right.
Yeah, it's no, it's great. It's a wonderful feeling. I mean, I love doing this so much. That's the best part of it. Is I forgot. It's been 7 years since I did Family Ties.
Right. It's hard to believe because it's
Yeah.
on syndication too, so we always see it.
But I started doing it again, and I was like, wow, this is great. Why have I been like, not doing this? This is a blast.
Right. You were off making movies, and you were
Making
far
movies.
away, and you thought, I can't do this?
Yeah, I was doing a movie in, first of all, Katie Nugent, you kick butt. You were great.
Yeah, Katie Nugent, our little announcer girl. There's a wacko lady behind her. I'm a little fearful for Katie's safety.
The lady with lovely hula
Yeah, she kept
hands.
doing this during little Katie's announce.
Lovely hula hands.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was in New Zealand doing this, doing a movie called The Frighteners that was out this summer, and
Right.
and yeah, I was there for like 6-7 months. I got a bunch of kids and a beautiful wife, and I missed them, and there was nothing to watch on TV. There was like a lot of Maori stuff, which is good if you speak Maori, but
I thought you said Mallory. I thought that Mallory had her own show over there, and unbeknownst
that was
to
gonna
me.
be my epitaph for a while. Mallory, get off the phone. But yeah, so there was a lot of documentaries on Kiwis and stuff. So people started sending me television shows that I'd never watched when I was in the States, like Friends and Seinfeld and all these shows. And I was watching and I thought, wow, man, TV is really cool now.
Yeah.
This would be really cool to do a show like this. And that, coupled with the fact that I missed my family, made me think about it. So then I came back, and then Gary Goldberg, who created Family Ties, came into the picture, and he's a genius and just one of the most important people in my life. And he had this great idea, and we got this unbelievable cast and these great young writers, and boom, and then we're on the air.
I know that he stood up for you, Gary David Gary.
David.
Yeah, Goldberg. Yeah. When Brandon Tarnikoff, not to throw names around and make him feel bad, he wanted you off the show. Isn't this true?
Yeah, he did, but he wrote about it in his book, so he's pretty cool about it. But we were on the first season, and I was like, I was like a little tiny guy, and I don't know what I looked like, but Brandon got it in his mind that my face was not a face that you would see in a lunchbox. So that's what he...
On a lunch, that's the qualification?
So this he goes to Gary, he says, we got to get rid of the kid. And Gary said, why are we going to get rid of the kid? And Brandon said, Gary, can you see that face on a lunchbox? And Gary said, like, all I know is I write the kid one joke and he gets me 2 laughs, and I don't really care what he looks like. So, so Gary fought for me, and I kept the job. So I found out about this like 6 years later. So I went out and had a lunchbox made. And I wrote on it, Dear Brandon, this is for you to put your crow in. And
do you have a sense of humor?
yeah,
It's a beautiful photo. Us Magazine, I believe, yes. Beautiful photo of you and your son, Sam. Look how cute that is.
You got to get the wide shot so you can see what we're...
Can we pull back? Look, get it off of this. Here, get the whole thing.
We have
little boxing
gloves on there. See, it's a really cute picture, unless you know the true fact, which is I've knocked him unconscious.
Oh, get out of here,
He's still on life support. Yeah, he's really pumped about that because us are using that for I guess for an ad campaign. So it's on all the bus shelters in New York and all the phone kiosks. So he's really pumped.
How old is he now?
He has no face.
Which is good. You don't want his face all over there,
that was the idea.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 7.
7, and you have twin girls.
And I have twin girls. Yeah.
And they're 2 years old?
You haven't even seen them. If you saw them, you'd be like, you'd just be all melty and puddly and stuff. They're so cute.
Do twins run in your family?
These ones run. Yeah.
Is it the first set though in your family?
Yeah. And they say there's all kinds of genetic gobbledygook that goes on with twins, but they're identical. So they say that has nothing to do with heredity or anything. That's just a statistical anomaly. But anomaly. Wow.
It's a good word. I just nodded. I didn't even know what it meant.
Excuse me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anomaly. So yeah, because when we found out, we knew that they were going to be twins, which was really great for us because Tracy's an actress, and 3 kids and 2 trips is a really good deal because she only gets lumpy twice. And so they said so then they said they were twins, and we were really happy about that. And then when she got amnio, they said that they're identical, and we didn't want to know the sex. Because basically, if it was going to be 2 boys, I knew Tracy was going out the window.
Right.
So I was like, let's not find out. But then the lady said, but they're identical. And it just reflex. I just went like, ooh. And she said, well, what was that? And Tracy said, well, Michael thinks identical twins are weird. Because I do, because, you know, The Shining and, like, the two girls, you know,
Yeah, remember that?
Danny come out to play.
Those
yeah.
scary little guys.
They're really wacky. And so this lady, this degreed doctor turned around and went, well, they are.
Comforting, I'm sure.
Yeah, so, but they're
They're
so
beautiful,
adorable.
I bet.
Oh, man.
I want to see a photo at the commercial. More with Michael J. Fox after this commercial. Stay right there. So cute. Are you still friendly with all those people?
You know, I haven't been in touch, and I love them all. We had like a really great time, but I haven't been in touch. Justine I've talked to, and Meredith I've talked to. Michael was in Vancouver and took my mother out for dinner about a month ago, which was really sweet. But we haven't really all kept in touch the way that we should, and for no reason other than just everybody's got busy lives. But
Right.
I'd love to see everybody again.
It'd be great to do a reunion. I'm
Yeah,
one of those
it'd be cool.
sappy people who likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about doing a reunion show. It'd be great to just everybody get together,
But film it and bring in the tape for us.
yeah, okay,
All right.
just for you.
For our audience,
Just for the
eat it
Rosie
up.
O'Donnell show.
How's your wife, Tracy, doing?
She's like unbelievable. She's
Yeah.
great. I'm just like a lottery winner.
Oh,
My wife. She's
that's
really-
so sweet.
She's great. She's beautiful and fantastic, and we're working on a show for my production company for ABC for her to do too. So we'll both.
That'd be great. And
his and
shoot it
her
here in New
shows.
York,
Yeah.
hopefully. So, because you live here on the East Coast.
Yeah. That's one of the other great things about Spin City is that we shoot it here in New York. We shoot it like in Manhattan, and like you, I wanted to have a life where I could be with my kids and you know, take my son to school in the morning and then go down to the studio and go to work and then come home and you know, it's such so corny to say it prioritizes your life, but you know it does.
Sure,
it's
yes,
just, you know, you
definitely
get
does.
kids and then there's everything else.
Right.
And the ironic thing is that you end up doing things that you really love and you're really good at and people enjoy, but you're not trying so hard and it's not so important.
Yeah, because you have balance. You have this whole other source of happiness that makes everything else sort of just icing.
We're so sappy.
Aren't we? But that's all right. America likes sap.
That's
so,
a good thing.
is your wife, is she wiped out with 3 kids, totally tired, and like sitting home not doing anything?
She's tired, but they're so you know. Well, first of all, we have a great person. We have Evelani Goldstein, who's our nanny, who came to see the show too, and she's fabulous. But the girls are so like the girls are easier. You know, girls are easier than boys, and two girls is easier than one boy.
2 girls easier than 1 boy.
And they're so, you know, they kind of take care of each other, you know, in a way, in a lot of ways. They're so, their names are Aquina and Skylar. And Skylar can't say Aquina, so like, Aquina can say Sky, but Skylar can't say Aquina, so she says Kiki. And so we call her Kiki now. But you see them together, it's like Kiki, you know, she gets her.
Kiki, that's cute.
It really is
Aquina,
kinda
is that a
cute.
family name, or did you make that up? Or?
No, what happened was there's a place on Martha's Vineyard called Gayhead that the Wampanoag Indians call Aquina, which means beautiful colors by the sea. So when our girls were born, because they're identical, they shared the same placenta. We'll get into this again, and Skylar got most of the blood, so she came out. She looked like an eggplant, and she was really purple. And Aquina came out, and she was kind of anemic. They're both fine now, but she was kind of anemic, so we called her Aquina, beautiful colors by the sea, because it was kind of hopeful that she would have beautiful colors, and then she did.
Everyone loves you even more now, Michael J. Fox. You're so cute. Well, I'm so happy that you're back on TV because we've missed you. And the show Spin City is so great. It's on
tonight.
Tuesdays tonight on ABC at 9:30. Don't miss it. Spin City. Thank you, Michael J. Fox.
you.
We'll be back after this. Thank you very much.